What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. This is your review for Love After Lockup season 3 episode 46. Listen, I have no idea why they keep just making this one long season and we are on episode 43, 45, whatever. Anyway, so this is where we're going to have sort of a hybrid of the new couples we met under Life After Lockup and now some of our oldies but goodies. So we start off with Lisa and Stan. Now, Lisa and Stan is from, the new season of Life After Lockup. Listen, Stan and Lisa are a whole trip because they are both like, it started off as a business arrangement, right? Lisa understood what the expectation was. Stan understood what the expectation was. And I feel like Stan was absolutely ready to hold up his end of the bargain. But Lisa did not want to play fair, okay? Lisa didn't want to do what she was supposed to do and hold up her end of the bargain. And so Stan got a little tight. He got a little tight. I think Stan absolutely was going to buy Lisa a car and take care of her and keep her a kept woman. I think he knew that. But see, Lisa is playing. She holding on to the goodies. All Stan wants is to be put in his little straight jacket and have her dominate him for a couple of hours every night. And he is happy. And he will gladly give her whatever she wants. But because she won't do it, now he feeling a little something about it, right? So we see that he done went to the tattoo parlor and got Lisa tattooed on his butt. That's so that she could see it when they playing they sex games. Anyway, then she going shopping and she's asking for money. And he was like, well, what do you need, all this money for? And she was like, what you mean? I'm going shopping with my friends. Like, you said that you was rich. You said you made $100,000 last month. He was like $133,000. And if I keep spending the way I'm spending, I ain't going to keep it for long. And she was like, listen, so he going to give her $20 talking about some, here you go. She was like, for real? I need that plastic. I need one of them credit cards. And he was like, yeah, I don't know about that. He going to say in his confessional that he thinks his credit card limit is $25,000, but he a little nervous to give it to her because he's scared she gonna max it out. And listen, I understand where you coming from, Stan, but at the end of the day, he did give her the credit card. She only ended up spending like $300, but you did better than me because I think I probably would have spent more. But anyway, I probably would have been at a different store than you was at. I'm just saying. So later on in the episode, we see her go out with her girlfriend to go shopping, and she got the nerve to tell her girlfriend, well, he's probably spent about $20,000 on me since I've been out, $30,000, but I didn't ask him to do it. You absolutely asked him to do it. You asked him to spend all 30 of them $1,000 that he done spent on you. You absolutely did. He talking to his boys at the gym, and they're like, so how much money you done spent on her? Well, are you at least getting you a little something? Are you at least getting you a piece? And he was like, well, no, I mean, we're not doing it as much as I would like for us to, but, it is what it is. See, at least, you playing yourself because, see, he's not stupid. He ain't stupid. And he eventually is going to realize that you are not living up to your end of the bargain. And he going to find somebody that is. It's real simple. He going to put your ass out. And he going to bring them in. And like I know, it'll be a whole lot easier for him to find somebody that wants to be a kept woman than it's going to be for you to find you a sugar daddy. Okay? Anyway, that's the Lisa and Stan update, child. So then we have Lindsey and Shane. Lindsey and Shane are having some issues, okay? They got 4 kids. We know that Lindsey had a really bad pregnancy. She got sick. She got sick when there was a problem with the epidural. And, she was really sick when they brought the baby home. And, she couldn't do a lot. And so Shane ended up having to quit his job to stay at home to take care of her. I don't think that's the whole story because I think during COVID he probably got laid off, but that's me. Because he was doing construction. So I feel like maybe he wasn't doing a lot of work during COVID, but whatever. So we see Shane is like going to the gym all the time. I feel like he's using the gym as a way to get out the house because he is over excuse me, having 4 kids. Okay, I think he is over all the kids, and he feeling some kind of way about it. Lindsey, of course, doesn't have that option. Mama got to stay home with the baby, right? Ain't neither one of them working, and we see her meeting up with her dad, and talking to her dad about it. And talking about how they're not having sex and how he's always at the gym and he's not around her. And of course, the dad's first thing out his mouth is, well, you think he cheating on you? Why is that your go-to? Like, that's your daughter. Why is that the first thing out your mouth when you are talking to your daughter about what Shane is or is not doing? And she was like, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He just doesn't seem like, he's coming on to me like he used to. And, and her dad was like, well, I'm really disappointed in Shane, I'm sorry that that's what, I'm sorry that that's how it's going down, and I hope that Shane ain't, and, he talked to the cameras. I hope that's not what Shane is doing. I don't know what's going on, but he better get it together kind of thing. So then Shane is like, listen, I ain't cheating. I ain't doing nothing but going to this good gym. Why? Because it's a lot. I'm overwhelmed. And he said, listen, I even went through a little postpartum. He was like, I know people always feel like it's the mom that goes through that, but the dad can experience it too. And I feel like I had a little postpartum. I feel like I had a little something going on with my whole vibe. And that's how, I'm feeling some kind of way about the whole thing. So then we see Lindsey and Shane going to bed, and she want to get her some, she tried to saddle up to him and try to be all cute and sexy, and he turns her down, and he was like, listen, I still find my wife sexy. Like, I love her mom bod. I guess that's a nice way of saying she ain't really lost the baby weight, but I think it's cute, but at the end of the day, I'm just not up, I'm tired. Now, I don't know what you're tired about, Shane. You don't work. Okay, you going to the gym. But what is making you so tired, Shane? Like, I'm starting to think that you might have a little something going on, too. I don't know. Anyway, baby, she pulls out her toy. Like, if you ain't going to get me off, then I know something that will. Okay. Brittany and Marcelino. I love Brittany and Marcelino. We see that they done built them a little pool in their little backyard. We've seen them turn that backyard into a whole little nice little pretty oasis, honey. And Brittany is actually working with some friends of hers, or some friends of some friends, to try to open up a sober living house. There's big money in sober living. And she said, the thing about a felon is y'all want us to go out and y'all want us to work, but ain't nobody trying to hire us. So we're trying to figure out ways that we can make some good money. They've invested some of their personal money into, this situation. Marcelino is kind of like, listen, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you, babe. But, I don't know about these other people. I don't know them like that. And I'm not so sure that they want to up and up. But if you vouching for them, then okay, we down. She said they've invested about $8,000 of their own money, but they've even got some of their other friends to invest as well. And they got a nice little nest egg. Well, she gets a phone call from her friend saying the money is all gone. Come to find out that the friend of the friend that is doing the sober house, his name was the only name on the bank account because her friend is a felon, and I guess she had money charges and she couldn't put her name on the account. And so the plan was that they were going to add her name later on, but in the meantime, her name was on the account. Well, of course, Brittany was like, I had no idea that her name was not on the account. So basically, the money is all gone. She can't find the dude, and basically the thought is he done ran off with their money. Now, her thing is, I need to get to the bottom of this before I let Marcelino know what's going on. Why? Because Marcelino will kill somebody. They find out that our money is gone. Brittany and Ray, they are living their honeymoon dreams, okay? They getting it in on such a regular basis that they done broke the bed, honey. So now they're down here shopping, looking for a new bed. Ray said that he can't wait to go find him a job because he's tired of asking her for money. And he's tired of, feeling like a little bit of a deadbeat. He didn't say that. I said that. He said that, ultimately, he need to get him a job. And she said, yes, so we can, so you can save your money to buy my ring. He was like, okay, but I got other things I need to do before I buy a ring. She was like what? He was like, I got bills. She said, what kind of bills you got? So he finally tells her that he owes the state $130 something thousand in restitution. And she was like, you what? She said, why is this like the first I'm hearing about this? And of course he said that he ain't tell her because he was scared of what her reaction was going to be when she found out he owed that kind of money to the state. She was like, well, am I on the hook for that money? And he was like, I don't think so. Well, no, I don't think you on the hook for it until y'all get married. Because then your debt becomes her debt and her debt becomes your debt. But as long as y'all ain't married, I don't think you got nothing to do with his restitution. But don't quote me on that because, you know, I ain't nobody's criminal attorney. Shit, I don't know. So then he said, you know, she said, well, how do you have to start paying that back? And he was like, I don't know, I guess once we, you know, once I, can't get it out, y'all. Once I, start working, then I guess I have to set up some sort of like payment arrangements with my PO, but you know, I'll find out. So of course, now she's feeling some kind of way. Now I can understand how Brittany is feeling about the fact that he didn't tell her nothing. Now I 100% understand that because again, y'all gonna get enough of keeping secrets and then come back around and don't understand why people got an attitude with the fact that you done kept secrets, okay? So I absolutely understand that part of it, Miss Brittany. But the part that I don't understand is you mad that he want to pay his bills before he buy you a ring. Now, she said that within 5 years, she sees them being married and having a couple of kids. So I can understand because by your mind and your timeline, y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together like soon. So I understand her feeling some kind of way. I do. I absolutely understand her feeling some kind of way. So we'll see, honey, because, you know, Brittany already told him don't waste her time. That she is ready to be married. Don't waste her time. All right. Sean is back this season, y'all. Now, him and Destiny, according to him, are not together. Okay, he is not with her, but she still is calling him and asking him for stuff, even though he has made it clear that they are not a couple, and he does not understand why she is still trying to get with him. But we see him reaching out to his ex-girlfriend. I don't think they ever got married. Did they ever get married? They got like 6 kids, but I don't know if they ever legally were married. Either way, they were together. They got 6 kids, and he invited her out, and she was like, listen, Sean ain't never, like, I ain't heard from Sean in months. Sean ain't never invited me out to no fancy restaurant, so I'm not sure what this is all about. I don't know what he wanted to talk to me about or what's going on. So I'm gonna be honest, we had a really bad storm here. At some point, this is where my recording cut off, but from what I can deduce from where the episode picked back up, what I can deduce is that Sean let her know that he didn't start, that at the same time he was dating Destiny, he was dating another inmate. And he has pursued the relationship with the other inmate. And she is like, are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you dense? What level of dumb are you on? She was like, you got to be kidding me. After everything you just went through, after everything you put our kids through, you about to sit here and do it all over again? She said, I hope you at least told her the truth. I mean, did you at least tell her how many kids you have this time? Did you tell her how old you were? Sean gonna say, I don't know. He was like, I was dating her and Destiny at the same time. I don't remember what lie I told to who. So he don't even know if this woman know how many kids he really has. Sean, what's wrong with you? Like, for real. And he gonna say, well, I don't see, basically, this don't have nothing to do with you. Don't have nothing to do with the kids. I'm just trying to be happy. You know, I send you money for the kids. I see them about once a month. You should be good with that. Sir, for real? You have 6 whole kids. Now, I don't know all of their ages, but we met the one daughter who was in high school. So she wasn't the youngest and she wasn't the oldest. So she was somewhere in the middle. And these are your kids. Sir, I don't know what money you sending, that you sending, but you ain't sending enough to take care of 6 kids. Even if it's 4 kids, even if 2 of your kids are over 18, you ain't sending enough. You know why? Because you put money on Destiny's commissary and this other girl's commissary, and you sending money to do this and sending money to do that. We know how much money you spend on Destiny's ass. Sean, you a good fool. Anyway, y'all, that was the first episode of Love After Lockup. We're going to revisit some of these other couples and see what that's going on with everybody. Y'all let me know what y'all think, honey. Drop it in them comments. Peace.